We're going to do a little reloading today. So I woke up this morning with a nasty cold, and since I can't do anything with my friends, I figured, well, I may as well do a little reloading, and that's what I'm doing. I've got these 35 Remingtons that I'm going to reload, and then we're going to take them out and see what they look like. First operation you have to do before you can do any reloading is make sure that your case is the correct length, because after you have resized them they tend to stretch, and it's a very easy process. You just use this tool along with a drill, and any kind of shavings that come off are taken off of that neck. That's it. And then what I generally do is I come in after that with another tool, and then this guy, this will actually open that up and kind of clean that out a little bit. You can see that I had a little bit of the stuff go flying, but you see it puts a nice little chamfer on that. It makes the bullet easier to go in. That's the first step. After that, you've gotten the correct length on your brass, and you can start the reloading process. So like I said, I do these things pretty much one at a time. So I'm just capping these, and lets me take care of this operation. I get them all capped, and then I move on to that next station, and which will be essentially weighing out the powder and dispensing it into each one of these. For this load, I'm using 34.5 grains of the H4895 powder. I've had the best success with this in the 35 Remington. It's a real consistently burning powder, and I am pretty impressed with it. Okay, 34.6. Just going to show you that the overall length on the cartridge is supposed to be 2.525, and that is right where we're sitting right now. That's precisely where we want it to be. So I can load the rest of these up, and we can get them crimped. I'm using this Hornady FTX bullet. This is the one that's got the rubber tip on it. You can use these in lever action rifles because of the rubber tip. Normally a pointed bullet like this could not be used in a lever action rifle because the bullets themselves, the cartridges, are stored in a tubular feed, one right after the other, and the results could be fairly catastrophic if you were to try to load pointed bullets in that fashion. You could cause a chain reaction when you fire the gun that would set everything off. So that's why for the longest time they had rounded bullets. But Hornady came up with this FTX design where you have this soft point, and so they can bump up against each other and they don't cause any problems. This is a 200 grain. Now I've done about a half a dozen of these, and the overall length of the cartridge is coming out just fine and staying consistent. So now I can just use the benefits of this progressive press, go right into seating the bullet and crimping it, and I'm getting the overall measurement that I'm looking for here. So I've got 20 of them loaded up and ready to go. I always like to put a label on to show what these things are, because I never always get to the range immediately, and sometimes these can sit for a while. So what I do is I label them showing the type of powder that I've used, the weight of the powder, the type of bullet, the bullet weight, and also the overall height, the type of primer, the hole smash, so that I know moving forward what this load was, and if it performs particularly well, I will go back to it. Case in point, this is a load that I've used in the past that works really well in my Marlin 336, so I know that this batch of 20 that I just made up is going to do real well at the range. That's pretty much it, so we'll see you on the next video.